What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about two new releases from Fulton and Roark. As you guys know, I have worked with them in the past. They sent me a sample pack as well as Ghost Trees in the past. Ghost Trees is an amazing fragrance. Kind of reminds me of Creed's Hardingale Moffy, and the sample packs I've tried pretty much the entire house, and all smell pretty good. But I do have their most recent release here, Fulton. They did also, well, as you can see, the packaging. Nice packaging on the top. It has the FNR. Look at the packaging there. And I just took out the samples. So they also sent two samples, one Fulton, one Perpetua. All right. So let's see, what do I want to start with first? So here are both bottles. So I think these both look like they're going to be pretty good, but I think I'm going to start off with Perpetua. It seems like Perpetua is most likely going to be the lighter fragrance. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the light fragrance and then go into the heavier fragrance, or what I'm assuming is going to be the heavier fragrance. They also sent me the email, or like the breakdown of the list of the notes, as well as a little bit of the history or the more information about the fragrance. So here is Perpetua. Let's go ahead and get it on skin. You know what? Let's smell that on air. This one smells good. All right. Not looking at any notes. Well, I looked at some, and I'm assuming, I think I saw Mandarin. And it works because I would have this one up. All right, so, nope, definitely completely wrong. All right, so Perpetua, top notes are neroli. Neroli, lemon. Mid is amber and jasmine. Let me see. All right, so yeah, amber and jasmine. Base is coumarin and cedarwood. Olfactive family and amber fougere. So I think I actually grabbed the wrong one. No, all right, cool. Never mind. All right, so our inspiration. On the coast of Oregon, 800 feet above the crashing ocean waves, is the peak of the Cape Perpetua. Though heavily forested with enormous evergreens, opening provide mile-long views of the ocean and its jagged coasts. While the beauty of Perpetua's forest would be noteworthy on its own, the fact that it is surrounded by the sea makes it truly spectacular. Like its namesake, our Perpetua fragrance is noteworthy for the way two elements so unexpectedly intersect. So about the fragrance, Perpetua opens with a deep blend of cedarwood and mahogany, which is offset with the clean and bright notes of neroli, bergamot, jasmine, and amber. The fresh florals, anchored by rich dark woods, create a unique fragrance that is a study of complementary opposites, creating a sense of optimism and confidence. So, smelling it out right now in the air, or just even on skin, it does smell really clean. I do get a lot of the neroli. It's a lemon. I think it did say lemon. Yeah, it did say lemon. So you do get the amber neroli. I'm sorry, the neroli and the lemon. There's something that's almost candy-like in there. I'm also I know jasmine is supposed to be like a feminine-leaning thing. I'm more of a jasmine kind of guy. For example, Tom Ford's Jasmine Rouge. I'm a big fan of that fragrance. I just don't own it yet. I think that fragrance is great. I like jasmine fragrances, even though it's, like I said, normally for women. The lemon is kind of like a lemon candy kind of smell. Or maybe there's some kind of sweetness to it that comes off like a candy smell to that lemon. Yeah, it smells really good. Time of the year. This is signature scent for sure, so you could wear this any time of the year. I would say seasonal, if you had to choose, I would probably go spring, summer, fall. I would say mainly spring. I feel like you could do all three though. It's fresh, but it's also like slightly sweet, and I wonder if that changes. I'm pretty sure it does. It doesn't smell anything that I've smelled before. At least it doesn't come that nothing right now that comes to mind. So unique, but smells really nice, and it's not like a crazy, super unique or like super weird fragrance to wear, especially for like a niche house or an indie brand. It smells pretty nice. This could be like someone's everyday scent, easily. Like it's one you could throw on, no issues, and not have a problem, right? Not have to worry about what you're wearing. It does smell a little bit elegant, higher class, a little bit more dressed up, but you could definitely wear this every day. Now let's get into Fulton. So here's the box. Let's go ahead and open it. I should just be tearing the tab, but I don't have anything with me to be able to open. Alright, so let me pull up the, you know what, we'll do it after. I'll pull up the breakdown for the entire fragrance afterwards. Do another spray, why not? So this is going to be a little bit darker. Cedarwood, sandalwood maybe. Some kind of, definitely get more woody. Saffron. I'm not a big saffron guy, but it's saffron in a way that doesn't bother me. Like it's blended nicely, that it's not too screechy, it's not too powerful. Pretty sure, yeah, I'm definitely sure that's true saffron there. But I think it's mixed in really well in the fragrance. Okay, so Fulton. So top notes are mandarin twist, white peppercorn, and black plum. I can kind of see the plum. I can kind of see it. Mid is saffron, amber resin, and vanilla orchid. Even though it says vanilla orchid, it doesn't really smell like vanilla. So don't think it's like a really vanilla. It's not a vanilla bomb, pretty much. Base is earthy citrus, Virginia cedarwood, and smoky gaiac wood. So the woodiness that I'm obviously familiar with is probably the Virginia cedarwood. Olfactive family is woody amber. Mood is rich and complex. Our inspiration, Fulton, is our tribute to Atlanta, a city that is ever striving and ever rising. Bright notes of mandarin rind and cistus ascend above the subtle, smoldering scent of gaiac wood. At the heart of this scent, it is the warm embrace of amber, comforting tea olive, and sensuous. I could read it, promise. It's just that I don't have my glasses on. Sensuous. I think that's a sensus. Maybe I'm having trouble. We could sound it out here. Sensuous. Vanilla made all the richer. The coal essence of the remarkable notes creates a fragrance that, like its namesake, is complex, magnetic, and truly unique. All right, so the perfumer is Gabriella Chileriu. This is another fragrance. I don't have anything in my collection that smells like this. It is a little bit more saffron forward. It does kind of remind me of something. I can't pin it just because what I smelled. This is a fragrance that I smelled probably like years ago at this point, but I could probably remember. I can't really remember exactly what it is. Saffron forward though. This one I would say it's really good for the fall and winter. So this is going to be one I'm going to have to pull out fall winter time. It doesn't remind me of anything Obviously, it's the saffron that reminds me of another fragrance that's saffron forward. But I'm not going to say it's like a one-to-one to anything else. There's another great fragrance. 2 really great fragrances from the house. So, let's see. If I had to pick one, right? You're watching this video, had to pick one. I think still best of the house, in my opinion, is Ghost Trees. I think Ghost Trees still is the best of the house. If I had to pick out of these two, I think I would go with Perpetua. But that's only because I'm not the biggest fan of saffron fragrances. But smelling this saffron fragrance, I'm not afraid to wear it. I don't think I'd be annoyed wearing this fragrance, especially out in the air. How the saffron blends in with the fragrance, it's actually a really nice thing to smell. Normally with saffron fragrances, I'm not the biggest fan of, like, if it's not straightforward saffron, but if it's like pretty forward in saffron, I don't want to smell it. I'd be in the kitchen right now scrubbing this off. But this smells really nice, and I feel like this dry down for Fulton, this is going off of first impressions. I feel like Fulton is probably going to change and be even better once the saffron gets to where the saffron got to be, right? Perpetua, clean, kind of sweet. Don't think about sweet like a designer sweet. Think about kind of like a lemon candy sweet, sort of. Both are really good though. I don't think when I tried that sample pack there was anything I hated. I would have to revisit the samples. Even just watching the video, if I watch it back, there's nothing I hated first impression wise. I think everything was pretty unique smelling, pretty natural smelling as well. So really good. Again, not getting paid or anything for this. I reached out to them. I didn't want to work with them again after seeing they had new releases. And both are really good. Both are really good releases. If you're looking for something just for the weather that's coming, I would say go ahead and get Fulton. Fulton is going to be for the upcoming weather, so cooler weather. For me, it kind of works out. In Buffalo, we're getting the 60s at this point. We're 60s to 70s. And then Perpetua, if you live somewhere that's hot and it's slowly going to get cold, it's like both of these I can still wear at this point. Depends on what time of the day I'm going out right now. But ending of summer, but you normally get like a late winter, like Florida, even though your winter is maybe like a 60-degree winter, I would definitely go with Perpetua. So 2 really interesting fragrances. Thank you again to Fulton and Roark. I keep on moving back and forth, but it's just because I'm not sitting in my chair. That's all I have for you guys. Please leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about these fragrances if you guys have tried them already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, guys.